Welcome, welcome to more Pillows for Eternity. We're going to awaken some souls, but before we do that, we're going to a party a little bit. We're going to have to figure out a party I really want to use. Like, let's look at all our skills. I kind of want to keep Sagani. Maneha, she doesn't really have a main story quest thing available until part 2 of this. They may actually switch out, I'm not sure yet. This party is not very balanced, we don't really have a caster besides Maeva. We also should rest in the inn. And since we're awakening souls, I kind of want to bring in Eylrt. I think he would add a bit to it. We don't have the... There we go. I can read everybody's name now. Hello.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
Let's read his soul. Before we rest. No, let's rest a little bit.
Top quality bear pelts on every bed. You won't...
Yeah, so I want to add Eylrt. Oh, that's a lot. For only one rest, though. Okay, okay, so... Paladina?
Gores.
I'm gonna bring in Eylrt. It's been a while, and we could use the spells. And maybe we'll bring in Idea a little bit.
Farewell.
I'm gonna
if you say so.
redo this party a little bit. Okay.
Zahua is ready.
Sagani, I like having Sagani in the party in this area. She would probably know the lay of the land the most. And her obvious would probably be the choice too, but he's busy. So yeah, we'll bring him in here on some missions. Maybe for the ogre mission if we need extra backup for combat. But yeah, I think this party will be fine. And let's rest here. 2 might and 2 dexterity sounds good to me. Actually, we have like no money. Let's do the 51. Oh, and oh yeah, they leveled up because it's been a while. Let's change the order, everybody. Yeah.
Right here.
And let's read this guy's soul.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
You see a room dark and damp, a cellar. It looks like part of the inn rather than an old fortress. Through Haeferic's eyes, you admire rows of gleaming bottles, recently dusted and polished. As you step back from the shelves, you look on with satisfaction at a pressure plate concealed in the stone floor. Devil Carrick says, "You got to look at someone with her teeth around her secret. Her cold fingers are locked around the her black eyes search you."
My, but it's gotten warm in here.
He laughs awkwardly.
You alright? I won't serve you if you're already drunk, you know.
He squints at you. No, we're fine. We're just reading your soul a little bit. Oh, the devil wants to speak to us. Hello.
Didn't think there was anything more than lice and hoarfrost to these folk, but you had a look back there. What do you find when you're rooting around like that?
First, tell me the real reason you wanted to follow me to Stalwart.
Mayhap I'm looking for someone. Woodcutter by the name of Harmka.
This doesn't have anything to do with Cold Moon, does it?
It sure does.
The fingers tighten into fist.
He was one of them. The mob that destroyed Cold Morn. I tracked him to Stalwart years ago, but got caught before I could finish my business.
Dark iridescent rolls appear and fade on her chest plate. Heat ripples from her metal carapace. It's been 15 years, and well, it makes sense to me that she would still be after him. He was one of the people who supposedly killed her family. Like, man. But, yeah, you want me to help you murder somebody? Oh, Maeva's been helping a lot of people murder people. Yeah. choice between 1 and 3. That's... Maybe I was gonna say... if you tell me what I need to know about him.
This man, Harmka. I saw him outside my house the night it burned, staring into the flames the way I seen you stare into souls.
The fist clenched and loosened in a series of rapid, random movements.
I knew it were a fool's errand trying to hunt down every man and woman that carried a torch into Coldmorn. But
She twists her head from side to side and holds up a hand, the delicately engraved palm empty but grasping at something.
If I knew I got the one responsible for my kin and my hearth, I might could rest easy.
How are you so sure about this Haeferic fellow? His name has Ham in it. Interesting.
I took a good long look that night. Ours was a little place with a yellow door right on the edge of town. He was there. Besides, I asked around when I first got to Stalwart. Townsfolk said that all the woodcutters in town took part in the purge. Point of pride for them.
A small plume of heat rises from the seam in his skull. What does this have to do with me?
I told you he was part of the mob. I spotted him watching my house when it burned. But when we find him, I want to know if he's the one responsible for my home, my parents, and my brothers and sister. I never thought I'd have the chance to know for sure. But you could look into his soul and find out. You being a watcher and all.
I'll do what I can.
Mighty fine of you. Mighty fine indeed.
She nods again, her head bobbing along to a drowsy cadence. So she wants to know if he was really responsible or what he felt, or something like that. Just that, at least. Like, she's curious about him. In a way that people seeking revenge usually aren't. That's interesting.
Don't know where he dallies these days, but someone in Stalwart could tell us. People from little villages, they always know.
The black marbles of her eyes scrape against the sockets as she looks at you. What was he like before the Saints were?
There weren't much to say about it. By my reckoning, that means it was pretty good. Ma was a trapper, taught me to set snares and dress game. Dad was a tinker. I never had his patience, but it were fun to watch him work. My brothers and sister, they was good folk too. Part of me's glad they ain't here to see me now.
Her face is as blank as ever, but her essence ebbs and rives. She turns away. You and Galvina had an unusual relationship, didn't you?
Only kind I have with someone like him. Or me.
He claimed he made you.
He'd spread butter on bread and claim he made something. Never been accused of modesty, that man. He managed to stuff my soul into this heap of bronze, true enough. Maybe that makes him a genius. Also makes him a son of a bitch.
Exactly. But you resent him.
No other way to feel about the man who flayed my living soul.
True. What exactly did you do for him? You've got used for several seconds, she shrugs.
Looked after his tools, cleaned the workshop, swung the sledgehammer. Oh, and snatched up travelers for his soul tinkering.
Those other creations, golems.
But don't you worry. They were all bad folk.
It's still pretty terrible, man.
Maybe so, but I got a feeling you didn't bring me along for my charming personality.
Yeah? You considered murdering him, didn't you?
Every day. Just kept putting it off. It's not like either of us was going anywhere.
So how long did you have that situation over there?
Around about 13 years. Too long, you ask me.
That's all. I'm Haeferic. Somebody around here probably has something to say about that. I'm sorry, do you have anything to say? You always are ready, aren't you?
These feuds between Ogre and Kith, I do not see them ending until one is wiped out. Or both.
Where did you learn to fight? Yeah, and the ogres. Maybe I was gonna try to become friends with the ogres. Not sure if that's gonna work out well, but you know. Where did you learn to fight?
Most Takan have two choices. They can grow crops, or they can become Nalpazka warriors. I was the youngest of 5. A dreamer. The Nalpazka were always in my thoughts. They did not feel the same about me. 3 times I tried to join their ranks, 3 times I was refused.
But they accepted you eventually. They let you in.
They had no choice. Our high priestess had a vision.
What did she see?
She saw me as chieftain, leading a host of Nalpazga warriors to victory over our enemies, the Kechmatl.
The last word twists his mouth as though he's eating something spoiled.
Our last chieftain had died over the winter. A new one had not yet arisen from the Nalpazga. So the timing was right. The next day they brought me before Ishipilo, the great master of the Nalpazga, and I became his pupil.
And as Ishipilo taught you everything you know now.
I still trained with the other instructors, sparred and meditated with my Nalpazga brothers and sisters. I learned from all of them. But learning from Ishipilo was a chieftain's privilege. He knew the secrets that could grant mastery over reality, invincibility in combat. When a Nalpazga was deemed a worthy successor to a chieftain, greater than all his peers, Ishipilo would take him in, prepare him for the future. I would not be as I am now without his lessons.
You said your teacher knew how to master reality. Did he learn his secrets? Sora opens his mouth to speak, but only a slow exhalation escaped. He looks at you, frowning, and then tries again.
Not all of them.
What was it that your master never taught you?
When I was brought to him, I knew how unworthy I was. But if he disapproved, he never showed it. In my shame, I gave him everything I had. He tutored me for 7 years, and in that time I became greater than the rest. Then the day came when he was to teach me the final secret of the Anitle. This is the unbeatable warrior all Takan chieftains must become to protect our people. Ishipilo never showed. I found him in his study, meditating, or perhaps staring off. I couldn't say. Master, I said, is it time for me to learn to be the Anitle? Not yet, he said. And that was all. He never gave me another lesson. A year later, he was dead of old age. They named me chieftain, anyway.
Maybe he was testing you.
I thought so as well. I tried everything. Patience, rage, cleverness, acceptance. Not yet, he would say. Not yet.
You seem to have managed it in spite of all that.
Have I?
Someone else must have been able to teach you.
At any time, 2 people know the secret of becoming the Anitle. The chieftain and the master of the Nalpazga. When Ishipilo died, the knowledge was lost to us forever.
Oh.
You would ask much of one who knows little.
What were you doing before you came here? What were you up to?
I hope to share knowledge with the monks of the Thousand Dreams. Their monastery lies east of here. They are said to be seekers of greater truth, like the Nalpazga. But if they still exist, I did not find them there.
What happened after you became chieftain?
Many things. Enough to wear out your ears. I will spare you for now.
Then let us keep moving and ask him about that later. We learned a lot about Zahua today. And I love the music here. This is probably the best place to have conversations with your companions. Who else should we talk to? We should probably level up people, but does he not have anything to say about this area? I've been asking myself, if I was a murderer society in Deerwood, what would I do? But none of my ideas are very good. I see. Hey, Alof. Been a while. Alof looks at you with quiet attentiveness. How may I be of service? That's all. You may not serve us right now, but you may level up. His stat spread is all over the place. Oh, and he has a lot of stats, but let's level up his mechanics. Always good to have somebody with mechanics. Athletics, stealth. Let's level up his stealth, actually. We can level up his mechanics later. We have the devil who is really good at pickpocketing. Oh, dimensional shift? Wall of Flame? That's pretty good. Flame Shield Confusion. Grimlow Impact is the melee attack. Concussion Missiles would be great. Do Dimensional Shift. Actually, let's do... What? Oh, no. Howden Veil? Penetrating Blast. Oh, let's penetrate the blast. There we go. And EDS would be a way simpler one. Athletics up. Yeah. Defense abilities. Unstoppable? Yeah, that would be good. Body control? Oh, your body control is really good, actually. There we go. Probably get that from Maeva, too. So she doesn't get paralyzed and stunned as much and can heal people. So, hey, Keydy. Oh, we saved you. I haven't talked to you yet.
Certainly.
Oh, it's you. I'm so glad you came by. I hoped I'd have the chance to thank you properly. They told me what happened. God's bless you, ma'am. I owe you my life. I know it was foolish of me to run in there. But this ring is all that I have of my family.
How are you holding up?
Oh, I'm managing. Fenway's letting me stay with her until I'm back on my feet. Everyone's been lovely, really. It was hard seeing what's left of the house. But Rayvald says he's going to see a hut raised for me soon as they get the logs.
What's so special about this ring anyway?
Sentiment, mostly. When he first settled here, my grandfather had a ring fashioned from the first batch of ore he excavated.
And we could have stolen it. Well,
It was supposed to commemorate his fresh start. He passed it on to his daughter, and my mother gave it to me in turn.
maybe you can help. I'm looking for some liquor. Nah, we don't really need to, like, probably, like, asking her to, like, steal, and we don't really need to do that. Let's look at all the other people here. Can I read you guys' souls? Oh, so Olga's slain friend had to crown you Queen of Sorrow, yeah? My friend doesn't mean to be asked, ma'am, it just comes natural. Let's read the souls. Read Andred's soul. A handful of memories dart across your mind like startled fish, leaving indistinct images and sounds in their wake. For a moment you are overwhelmed until one particular recollection tugs at your senses with stubborn force. You and Eylrt are both kneel on a stone floor held between two men. A man pacing in front of you wears the armor of a crucible knight, and you feel Andred's half-hearted contempt for him as if it was your own. You feel Andred's triumph too when the knight comes just close enough for you to spit blood onto his boots. The memory slips away from you. You find yourself back in your own shoes. Oh. Okay, let's read the other soul. Let's read Britwin's soul. The whiff of salt and brine in your nostrils before the room has even faded. Oh, the whiff of salt and brine is in your nostrils before the room has even faded. The ground heaves beneath your feet, and a spray of ocean water rolls over the railing as the ship heels under the wind. The ship shudders violently, and you're thrown against the railing. In that moment, you find a gate pulled to the pitching surface of the deck seat, and see there an eye, broad as a shield, gazing back at you. Turn. Ooh, an eye. A squid, perhaps? Fear fascination seep through your mind, even though your senses recede and your memory fades. Hey, little cook, do you have memories? Let Haeferic know if you're hungry. Eh, not hungry, but we're gonna go read some memories down here.
She bade him come down.
Gamblers. Look, man, I'm not here to steal anything. Hey. What can I do for you, Ogre Slayer? Fancy a roll of the dice. Let's read its soul. Oh, your senses are overwhelmed. There are fumbling hands at your belt and your own little laughter in your ears. Your soldier is jammed against the cabinet and rattles every time Britwin leans down to kiss you. Oh. It's a sedate pleasure to the memory, but nothing has much to do with the battery. I suppose not. I'm looking for a man named Haeferic. A dog is gonna get him. I expect you'll find him chopping wood with a stockade right about now, out in the russet wood.
Well? What are we waiting for?
Maeva? Huh?
The only way to be free of revenge is to never pursue it. Turn the other way and never look back.
Is that from personal experience, Sarah? Maybe it is. So who are you exactly, man? Teanleycg. Teanleycg. I'm gonna have to read that book on how to say these names. Humble fisherman, the ogre's coming down all the time. Oh well, soon a fish will truth down the bottle for the time being. Farewell. Alright. Also stuff to steal down here. Not that we would ever steal anything. Alright. We read a few souls in here. We gotta still help that guy over there as well. Yeah, no. I think that's where we sleep. Owynna? Owynna? Oh, maybe the bird has a soul to read. Hello? Oh, you can't read. Feara? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we found drugs. We found drugs.
You look like you've been in the wilds. You see my wagon out there?
I know you're smuggling stuff, Feara.
Shh, keep it down, will you? Look, I'm sorry I didn't give you the whole story, but surely you can appreciate why I wouldn't announce my business like that.
Yes.
I'm just trying to get out of town before some ogre or fishman or starving snow-addled hunter sticks a blade in my gut. More important, I gotta make good on my deal with the supplier. Ain't someone I'm eager to disappoint.
You say die, smuggler and attacker. We are really low on money. So we'll take the reward. Maybe a bit extra for silence.
All right, here. I'll take the Sveth, and you can have Linam and Francesca's shares. I just want to get out of here without any trouble, okay?
That is like...
Yes.
As far as Maeva understands, it's already, like, done. The damage is already done. And smuggling drugs, like... I don't know, man. It's not really the biggest crime that she's come across here. Especially if she just wants to get a stalwart. That is definitely a choice to make. And we really, really needed the money, man. That's an unfortunate motivation there. And one more turn for the unproven path. Maybe we... Oh, we didn't try to read the souls over here, I realize. Let's see if we can read his soul. Eylrt? Hey, man.
Is she there? Did you find Avala?
No, I haven't found Avala yet. Hey, can I read your soul? Let me quick save before I do this.
Something I can do for you? Haeferic's got me straightening the rooms, but I'll help you if I can.
Let's read her soul. You feel Owynna's essence and almost instantly find yourself wrapped in darkness. It takes you a moment to realize that you're plunged into a very old memory. But as your eyes adjust to the torchlight, you find yourself standing in a gloomy tunnel that you instinctively recognize as part of the battery. A handful of figures in patchy cloaks and hoods, dwarves like you, hunched over a minecart. They're loading it with cloth-wrapped bundles, from which you see the occasional flash of metal, edge of a blade of the bonus glow with plate. The other dwarves scurry with a curious mixture of haste and caution. They stack the bundles in a din of muted clangs and thumps, following the echoes of the ruckus down the tunnels with nervous eyes.
Pay attention! Sooner we get this done, sooner we can go.
Your voice is a dry whisper and your nerves tingle with energy. You feel the same apprehension that the others do, but unlike them, you relish it. Still, you look over your shoulder, just in case.
We're hurrying, Captain Gregor. Honest.
One of the men addressed you. When you turn back, the others have redoubled their efforts, and you feel a pleasurable twist in your gut as they fill the cup. Being captain of the gun doesn't pay much, but it does allow you to visit the armory without raising eyebrows. With Coinmaster Sultan selling off half of the battery's arsenal, who's going to notice if you are missing pieces? Besides, you've got a buyer lined up. as long as you can move these goods out of the battery before someone squeals. As you surface from the memory, you realize that an awakening will be permanent for Owynna. There may be others in town you could awaken instead. You look up to find Owynna staring at you.
Ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am? You alright?
Well, see... If there's other people to awaken. If it's permanent, that could cause several issues for her. And unforeseen issues. Like, not everybody is as lucky as Eylrt, you know? We've seen what happened in the sanitarium and such about what happens with awakened souls. Right. Hilda. Oh, can we listen to his soul?
Please tell me you found it. I've got a craving like you wouldn't believe.
Hilda, can we? No. You can only ask for the quest. Let's look at the map. Renengild's house, Duggan's battery, Rest, Thyrsc's house, Temple Underground, history. Yeah, let's go in here. Let's read Uldric's soul. Probably would be not a great choice because Renengild would probably not approve of it, but let's see.
Something else you need?
Let's read his soul. You reached for Uldric's entrance and found yourself staring at a fence post lying in a filthy slush of frozen mud. Snow gathers around your legs and trickles into your boots. A wind nips at you even through layers of furs. You hold a wood chisel in one numb hand and a mallet in another. Kneeling over the fence post, you get to work. Hour after hour, you hammer away, feeling the tools grow heavy in your grip as your breath fogs your vision. You want to do better work than this. You can do better work than this, but no one's building new houses in Starwood. The last table you crafted was put into the fishery, and pike entrails now trace the fine dovetail joints you so lovingly curved. Now you mend the stockade because that's what's needed. The chisel slips skidding alongside your hand. You grasp it, you hold up your hand and see. Much to your relief, all 5 fingers wiggling back at you. You need to get out of this town. You pull back from its soul. He's still staring into the fight, seemingly lost in his own memories too. He really wants to leave,
Yes.
huh? It's dangerous here. Okay, let's read her soul.
I take it you've met Galvino.
Renengild glances at the double card, her eyes narrowing. Examine her soul. Owynna settles beneath Renegild's skin. You feel yourself looking through the eye spot on time-faded memory. You're standing in the inn. The room is stifling, but it's the body of so many furious villagers, not the neglected fire pit that's drawn sweat when you pause. Your husband awaits by the door, about as far as you can get from the assembly. He hails Uldric, whose cheeks are bright as he watches the outlets bicker with wide, fearful eyes. Never realized how badly your neighbors stink, but something rank and repulsive rises from them as they pack together into this room. Oh.
How much did the old snake pay you, Sinahilde?
As Granian, the head fisherman, jabbing a furious finger towards the back of the room. Sinahilde, your erstwhile mayor, squirms in a corner, pinned by the accusing stares of the entire village. All those eyes, their cruel, pulsating eyes, and watching Sinahilde with the dumb gluttony of hogs staring at footer. Wow. Only sight that turns your stomach more is Sinahilde himself trying to wriggle free of his own lies. Oh my.
Maestro Galvino and I came to an agreement. It was for the good of Stalwart. I thought...
You thought you'd let a killer walk among us?
You look back to your husband. He's whispering to Uldric, but when you catch his eye, he directs a silent supplication to you.
Let's go.
A wet smack draws the attention back to the other end of the room. Someone's thrown a potato, and Sinahilde cringes and rubs his straw. You want to shout at them for all this nonsense and waste, but you know this is about to get worse. Stalwart will have blood, and Galvino and his whore had sense of flee already. You turn again, and your husband is beckoning you with swift chopping motions. but what stops your breath is Uldric. His little eyes are fixed on the churning mob, and you knew ever since you started hearing about those hideous poses that he'd see something like this one day. But did it have to be so soon? It's what drove that devil woman to madness, and now his little eyes have gotten big enough to swallow the whole scene. Now he's seeing you as a part of it. You want to leave now, but if you do, this is what your boy will remember. Cowardice and madness. About people, about Stalwart, about you. People around you jostle and buck in the rage. They're dangerous animals, but animals nonetheless. They just need to be led. So you push your way to the end of the room, where Senior trembles in a puddle of his own piss.
Enough!
Your voice boils up from your throat. The others fall silent. They listen dumbly, trusting as you turn Senior's death sentence into an exile. No one contradicts you when you explain that he's trying to march out his village alone and into whatever miserable hamlet will have him. They silently agree when you explain that their hands are too clean for the likes of him. There's something else firming behind their eyes. A kernel of trust and dependence. You feel it curdling around you, encasing you like a pearl does sand. Only wanted to spare Senior's life, not volunteer for his job. But you see so much of fear simmering just beneath their expressions. Fear of God-men, much through the mountains, the Woodians and the Persians, are dying the slow and lonely death of a ghost town. And you see the grateful reassurance mirrored in Eldrit's expression. Perhaps this place is hopeless, but you realize that you can't leave it any more than you could leave your boy. The only person who isn't looking at you is your husband. He's shaking his head, his eyes on the door. You retreat from Renengild's memory. Who the door is, it has nothing to do with Durgan's battery.
What's on your mind?
A lot. So she stepped up.
Yes.
For the sake of Stalwart. Against the wishes of her
You fought
husband.
for the Deerwood in the Saints' War?
We'd better grab a couple pints before you get me going on that one.
No complaints here.
Especially in front of the devil, Haeferic. What's in here? Oh, supplies. Nice. Let's go in here, shall we? Alright, Taena. You have a soul I can read?
Got to speak up? My hearing ain't what it was.
Let's read a soul. You feel her essence humming and buzzing. Another personality and set of memories lies dormant within her soul, convulsing as if in fitful sleep. The contours of that dormant soul are sharp, ragged. As you reach for it, it seizes you violently. You're standing in a darkened feast hall. Sturdy tables and benches have been stacked against the door in the far end of the room. You know it won't be enough. A few dozen other dwarves from your tunnelling crew wait with you, shovels and pickaxes in her shaking hands. Oh, they're shaking hands.
Sinove, please. If we go now, we can get behind the barricade. We won't do any good here.
He's right, but you hear agreements in the quiet murmur of the others. But Armswood and Maroon ordered you to hold your ground here. Beyond those rising whispers, you hear the opening buzz immediately. You've never tolerated insubordination from your crew, and you're not about to start. So you have your pickaxe and swing it into the man's skull. He collapses and the others fall silent. The acrid odor of urine rises from his body.
We're gonna go down fighting. Anyone who feels differently can settle it with me right now.
Your voice is heard from hours of shouting orders, but no one else moves. They cast their eyes down in the flickering torchlight. Something thuds against the door. The others raise their weapons, pick shovels and a few swords. They don't dare flinch. Your own pulse pounds at your temples. You pull back from Taena's soul, but you feel Sonova's wrath and ferocity tugging at you still. Her essence thrashes, lashing out at an unseen enemy. Sonova is powerful, but dangerous too. Her fury has anchored her to old and threatening memories. Taena, however, seems unaware of any of this, and she blinks back at you, cloudy, placid eyes. There's nothing about it being permanent, but it could be risky.
Yes.
See if there's anybody else we could awaken. I feel like it's the thing where regardless we're gonna have to make a choice that may not be the most popular, the best. But only the best with data we have. But it seems like Taena's would not be permanent, so we can see about that. Hey, Thyrsc.
Watch yourself on the mountain. In these lean times, everything looks like prey to something.
Indeed, let's read his soul. His soul's a vibrant, solid, stolid thing. And as you reach out for it with your senses, you see your breath picking the fog in the air. Find yourself far above the ground, wedged into the junction of two branches. The moonlight is bright around the snow. In the distance, your curry steps out under the ice as if onto an illuminated stage. You seal your breath and draw back your arrow. Warmth bleeds back into your lungs, frost and snow giving way to the smoky interior of Thyrsc's home. This memory about hunting. He is a hunter. Then let's go to the fishery next.
Zahua, you mind if I borrow some of that Malkachoa?
You are searching for insight?
Nah, I was just gonna feed it to Durance while he was sleeping and pretend to be the ghost of Aethys.
I also have a pepper that will make him think he is being slowly devoured by a great serpent, if you are interested.
Oh, wow, that's a bit much. Yeah. Hello, Owynna. Hello, Ista. Let me read. Oh, we have stuff for you, Ista.
I hope you've had some luck, and do take care with that device. It has a few rather delicate components.
I didn't find any oil deposits, but I did find this, the White Audra.
What? So it works? What a day! But why these gems? I didn't think the device would be able to pick up inert Audra. Fascinating. I have to study this further. But all the same, it worked! At last! A breakthrough! With that Audra to work from, I can refine the enchantments. We'll be digging up iron, gold, Audra, all of it!
Let's give her the gems. Happy to help.
This is going to change everything. Oh, and I won't leave you empty-handed, of course. Here, I had this set aside for supplies, but I don't think I'll be staying in Stalwart much longer.
I see.
I won't forget all you've done for me. They'll hear about this back home, I promise you. Who knows? Perhaps they'll name the next battery after you.
Maeva's battery. Interesting. Elrond. Oh, we can't read his soul. Okay. Well, we collected some taxes at least. Lost to bandits. Oh, the Unworn one path completed. Pyrrhus returns to the stronghold with experience. Among the common wayfarers, yeah, we already read this. Is about bringing him to the resting place and seeing if you can find the missing people. The road to Red Flower Lake turned out to be even more dangerous than the elders of the kind wayfarers had expected. They believed the attack against Eylrt Deathfall's funeral procession had been carried out by ogres. Instead, Haeferic and the kind wayfarer initiates discovered Eylrtons, twisted two-headed ogres of incredible size and ferocity. Recovering the power of the bodies was costly, with 5 or more initiates dying in the process. Then Haeferic and 7 kind wayfarers reached Red Flower Lake. There they held a service for Adam Delpha and others that died to make their way to the summit. On the way back down, the initiates placed marked cairns along the trail to indicate when it had been cleared by the kind wayfarers, and at what cost. Hashlock boots. Salted hands. Oh, it's a healing thing. And this was worn by the guy that was buried, like the funeral was for. See. Well, that turned out decently. Let's head into the fisheries, shall we? Hey. Oh. All the drugs are here. Right.
Let's see what we got.
Right. We're not gonna get the drugs. And we also probably just like ran the only deal out of town, so. We want to talk to them about everything, so we should probably sleep in. and see what we can do there. Because I want to see.
Feels like it's hardly worth putting the huts back up.
Better than standing out here shivering.
Say it's worth it. Never know.
To whispers and shadows.
Villagers. Hey, where's that other guy we saved? Maybe he's asleep right now. Probably. I really like this whole segment about reading the history and souls of these characters. It's pretty neat. Hey, let's sleep.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you? Top quality bear pelts on it.
Actually, yeah, I'll spend money. Why not? We got kind of low on money, but hopefully it's daytime. Yeah, it's daytime, okay. See if we can find a few characters. The more to possibly awaken. Maybe we should read her soul. I didn't see a prompt for it though when I bought stuff from her. What is this way, by the way? The Long Watch Falls is that way, okay. And then hammer and chisel. I wonder if that's gonna be useful. Probably will. Anyone here to read souls of? Did get some herbs. That's neat. Let's go to the fishery, we go. And this is gonna be the last soul we read before we make a decision. I have a choice in mind, actually. Okay. Oh, hey. Always good to see you. Yeah, we saved you. But I wasn't expecting anyone to come by. Can I get you anything? No. Hey, you.
What are you doing here?
Let's read his soul. He's speaking to you, but his various stares fixed to the devil Haeferic, I see. As you reach for Greynade's excellence, you find yourself wrapped in the cold embrace of a snowstorm. You trudge through the snow, each step laborious to your numb feet. You keep your head down against the wind and your back is bent under a heavy burden. Ahead of you is a frozen lake and the hole you made in it. Your feet crunch over the ice, you wait, secretly hope for the telltale crack beneath you. With the village distant and dark behind you, it would sink and none would know. At least that would free you of the heavy, churning feeling in your gut. Yet you reach the hole and the ice is still steady under you. You have the burden off your shoulders, cradling her in your arms. She wrapped in nets and weighted with stones. You wish one of the priests of Ondo were here with the solemn words and assurance of ceremony. Instead, you slip a bracelet off her wrist. Ondo will have her body and you will carry this reminder. You slid the bundle into the water and watch it sink. As it dwindles to nothing more than a dark stain beneath the ice, you feel a scratching in your throat and hear the wind moaning into your ear.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What happened? Whatever it is, it has nothing to do with Durgan's battery. A hollow-bone child, perhaps?
Been running it 4 decades now. Reckon I can tell you what you want to know.
Wait, was that your sister? Oh. I heard your sister wasn't once in charge here.
Arda was a saint. Lived to look after the village, she did. Fell through a weak spot in the lake ice.
You killed it.
You'll pardon me, but it's not something I much care to dwell on.
You killed her, didn't you?
Need anything else?
I spoke to Galvino. He mentioned something about you.
Bet he did. He despised Owynna when he lived among us, and all the more when we gave him the boot. Never knew the old man to stay silent, that's for sure.
He told me Ripple Sponge Dick. He wanted me to scratch some fishery for your stash. That sounds like him. I'm sure it was important. Yeah, let's not reveal that.
When a man's full of that many words, some of them are bound to be nonsense.
He shrugged. Yeah, let's not alert him because Uldra's bracelet. This bracelet is comprised of many small interwoven beads and is held together by a fine silver clasp. Together the beads form a stylized image of melting peak. You reach into the barrel and find a bracelet. A thick aura of essence clings to it, fresh with memory. Feel yourself drawn into it. In the memory, you stride into the fishery. The floors are swept clean, but the wood is still splotched with snowmelt and fish guts. A man hunkers in the corner, his head nodding forward as if in sleep. He looks up drowsily as you approach. It's grinning. His face is youthful but sallow, and his hair hangs in stringy locks. You feel a pang of anger and pity at your brother's debauchery.
Arda.
His voice is little more than a croak.
It's past midnight.
Your throat feels tight. He wipes his nose and then examines the mingled blood and powder on the back of his hand. He shrugs. Your fingers clutch around a coarse, thick fabric. Your father's best wool cloak tucked under your arm.
Go! To raid Ceres, or Defiance Bay, or fucking Air Glonfath. I don't care!
He picks up the cloak and looks at it with some sort of dull wonder. He wipes his nose on the lining. That's when a rush of fury leaves your limbs weak and raw.
I'll tell them. Mayor Sina healed. The neighbors. Everyone.
About what?
The stealing. You think I haven't noticed the money missing from the fishery coffers? Or heard Taena talk about losing a golden duke? You can't be found when there's work to do, but every time those merchant wagons roll into town, you've got coin enough for a few bags of ripple sponge.
No, it's not.
Stalwart tolerates your sponge habit, but they won't abide your thieving.
You touch your bracelet, a gift from Mother, plucking at the beads.
You won't.
Your eyes are steady on his feet. Now you would have thought.
I will.
You stride towards him. I wouldn't have shamed Mother and Father while they were living, but I won't let this keep up. Your anger swells the last of your pity, anger at him for hurting you in this position, for doubting yourself, for failing to see. You're close enough to smell his sour breath when he pushes you. You fall watching his widening eyes and the ceiling spinning into your vision. Isn't this just like him? Raining with his fooled tantrums, never thinking of anybody but himself, and now you're going to be nursing a headache for a week. This goes to show you can't help but some people, but you remember him too. Your baby brother running through the snow, slipping, falling, nice, and you're slipping, falling to the table beneath you, but it shouldn't. The memory ends abruptly, jolting you back in the present with your hurt hammering and your palms sweating.
Stop that thief!
Oh, I'll stand with you, Maeva. That was not... We did not want to kill everybody here. It wasn't even marked as stealing. That's a bit mean, game, but I guess we'll live with this. I'm not gonna reload. I've never really seen this. There, everybody. You getting interdicted.
Yeah!
Like, maybe I should have died would be stealing, but it wasn't marked as stealing when I hovered over it. Not that upset, but I am upset. Actually, Maeva's really upset about this. Hey, come on. She did not want to kill all these people.
Zahua
And now,
is ready.
choices matter, I suppose. Oh! That's brutal. That's brutal, man.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right here.
Oh, the devil's probably gonna enjoy this.
Ready, Watcher.
Am I gonna come back here at night? Am I gonna go through all this dialogue again?
What are you doing here? Been running it for... Arda was... You'll pardon me, but need anything else?
Yeah, we're not doing anything here. Nothing right now. Yeah, let's leave and come back here at night. after all that, let's go awaken the soul over here. And now in the episode there. That was a lot that has happened. A lot of not very good stuff. I think I did that last time as well. I think I reloaded it. That should have really marked his stealing. Because it makes sense that he would attack, but not that we couldn't defend ourselves well. Anyways, let's go awaken the soul here. Hello. We have a rude awakening for you, perhaps, but it won't be permanent. So...
Got to speak up? My hearing ain't what it was.
I reckon, Senov, and remember your battle in the feast hall. A tremor passes through Taena's face, and then her rumpled skin goes slack. After a racking cough, she blinks like someone slowly coming to consciousness.
That name. It carries memories of death, war, fury, the taste of blood. What do you want with it?
Her eyes have grown unusually clear. That's the look of a Conan animal, Maeva. Be careful with her. I need to enter Durgan's battery.
What trickery is this, stranger? You think a Pargrin would so easily betray her own people?
Her hands clench and unclench around an imaginary weapon. Sentinel's answer stirs with the same battle ready for her. Sensed her in her memory from Durgan's battery. She's dangerous. Beneath Sentinel, Taena's overwhelmed consciousness struggles. As your time in the mind is so dark in your eyes, I fought alongside you. Oh, do we go with the lower one? The last year people disappeared hundreds of years ago. There's nothing left to betray. The soul one is interesting. I don't think I've ever done that before. As your time in the mind's so dark in your eyes, I fought alongside you. I remember when you killed the coward.
Forgive me. I didn't recognize you.
Her fury abates and her confusion seeps into its place. You test its contents for purchase.
Then you're not one of Zoltan's visiting merchants, or Exandru's foreign zealots. You're one of us.
Would a stranger know the Gilded Halls' battery, the shrine to Abaddon, the patron of all who labor?
Then let us share the words of our bond, sister. Hammers of Durgan, ring loud. May the anvil's deep music resound. Walls of the battery, safeguard our works from marauder and wilder alike. Abaddon's faithful travail by the forge and the fires that brighten the ore.
She takes a deep breath and her eyelids droop. Inside the old woman's body, the personalities and memories of Senov and Taena vie for dominance. Taena is beginning to surface, but Senov is strong as still. Her rage and panic temporarily diminish. You perceive both pieces of the soul, something fluid and malleable, if only for a moment. Well, we're gonna bring Taena back. She lets out a great sigh, expelling the rage and trauma of the past life like so much vapor. But when she looks back up with you, her eyes are bright with new energy.
Did I nod off? My, but I had the strangest dream. So much work to be done. Pardon me, but I'd better check on those miners. At the rate they're going, it'll be another year before they clear that blazing shaft.
I'm glad you're doing well. It seems it gave him more energy. We will leave then. Maybe the awakened soul was actually trying to fight back already, and doing that allowed Taena to be more herself. But yeah, thank you for watching Pillars of Eternity. The White March in turn-based mode. It's been quite an episode. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.